नमस्कार आदरणीय एमडी सर, my colleagues कल्याण जी, विनोद जी, परम शिवम जी, राघवेंद्र जी, पीएनबी परिवार के मेरे सभी प्रिय साथियों, I have essentially 3 slides, one of which has been extensively covered already. So 1, 2 and 3. Third has been covered already extensively. So let me start with 1. The point is, we are talking of business and we are always talking of quality business. As top management, as leaders, your ability, your capabilities, your vision, your visualization becomes an essential part of what you see the bank would be 2 years from now, 5 years from now, where you want the bank to be 2 years from now, 5 years from now. And that becomes a very essential aspect of leadership qualities. And this is what this chart is basically talking about. Your conceptual knowledge, conceptual skills, conceptual capabilities, and your technical knowledge, technical skills, technical capabilities. As you move up the ladder, corporate ladder, at the lower management, it is basically the technical capabilities which are of prime importance, conceptual being of relatively lower importance. And as you move up the corporate ladder, the essentiality part is, as top management of the organization, your ability to think ahead, your ability to define what is quality business, your ability to define where you want your bank to focus on in terms of developing its business, your ability to analyze, your ability to dissect and look ahead in terms of the technologies, look ahead in terms of the products, look ahead in terms of the demand for new products, which will help you to take your bank forward where you would like it to be 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And that is one essential part of personality development, leadership development. एक आपने सुना होगा वर्ड, पढ़ी भी होगी किताब, what brought you here will not bring you, get you there. And this is essentially the crux of that entire part. If you want to be here, you have to move out from sticking to technicals to a larger concept of understanding where you want to be, where you want to lead your organization to be. And before I move on from this slide, a very important aspect, if you want to be from here to here, as an individual, as a good leader, it is not only you who has to move on towards developing your better conceptual abilities. As a good leader is one who develops more leaders. So the pipeline of leadership in the organization is where your role comes in terms of mentoring, guiding, supporting, when time comes, counseling, when time comes, maybe giving a rap on the knuckles, so that people who are junior to you develop into good leaders, and you automatically develop into the higher echelons that you desire to be. A very simple diagram which has very immense, deep understanding requirements, and this is basically where we all need to work, ensure quality business for our bank. Second aspect, as a leader, quality business, when we talk of, we as an individual should always be having an underlying understanding of our conduct, how people perceive us to be, how we want to be perceived. Very simple words, Nazrana, Shukrana and Jabrana. Corruption as a word, we just don't know when we are crossing the fine line because it is never well defined. It starts with a thank you. You do something good, it starts with a thank you, which is essentially but shukrana. And next time, it comes to you in advance, which is nothing but nazrana. And by the time, third time, you actually demand, कि अरे कुछ आया क्यों नहीं? Zabrana. Very fine line, not defined anywhere, but as leaders, as top management, quality when we talk of, all underlying factors and a very, very important factors for us to ensure our personal conduct, personal behavior, personal thoughts, personal words, actions, always signify that we would like to be ethically correct. Last topic, staff-related frauds. MD sir already talked in his introductory speech. Then our respected CVO has also talked extensively. That's why I just requested. So I'll just add 2 points more to this in terms of whatever has been said as a continuity, which is very simple is अगर कोई व्यक्ति बैंक के प्रति वफादार नहीं है, अगर कोई व्यक्ति फ्रॉड कर रहा है, कोई भी एम्प्लॉय, और आप डिसिप्लिनरी अथॉरिटी हैं, कई तरफ से प्रेशर आते हैं, सीवीओ सर ने बोले ही, कई तरफ से आते हैं, और कई बार हम लोग भी, सब लोग क्योंकि अच्छे लोग हैं, वी आर ऑल गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, हम भी कई बार अपने भी समझ में, लेट मी यूज द वर्ड कंफ्यूजन में, अरे नहीं उसके बच्चे हैं, परिवार है, खराब हो जाएगा, हम चाहते हैं कि जैसा आपने एग्जाम्पल दिया 2 इंक्रीमेंट के साथ छोड़ दो. Point which I am trying to highlight here is, if you are in the position of where you will be taking a decision, please take a decision which is fair, fair to the individual, fair to the organization. And when I am emphasizing this word fair, आपको लग रहा है you are being fair to one family, but during that process of being fair to one family, ऐसा तो नहीं you are being unfair to the organization which is 105,000 families. One bad apple, हमने बहुत किस्सा, पुरानी कहावत है, one bad apple can spoil the entire. Do you want your organization to be spoiled? I am sure the answer is no. So I leave you with these 2 slides, thoughts. A culture is strong when people work with each other, for each other. जो MD sir सबसे पहले जब join किया था, he had given a slogan, one team, one dream. Essentially, that is what is important. A culture is strong when people work with each other, for each other. That trust, cohesiveness, camaraderie becomes a very, very important part for the underlying factor that we are talking of, quality business. A culture is weak when people work against each other, for themselves. Then, as an organization, as a society, there is nothing but a negative spiral. The top part, it is a very strong force as a positive spiral. And that is something that we all need to, as top management, ensure that it is the basic culture that develops, that is maintained in our organization. Last point, again, your personal behavior, personal thoughts, personal actions, how you show respect to others, how you maintain a very basic courtesies, how you encourage, link it to the first one, leadership, how you encourage your juniors to develop. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai PNB.
इसमें देखिए वॉट एवर CEO साहब हैज टोल्ड और दुबे जी हैज टोल्ड, इसमें देयर इज ए वन एक्शन पॉइंट आल्सो. If somebody is making fraud in the organization, at least I am not ready to accept कि out of the 1 lakh employees they are not aware. Very few cases may be there where nobody knows if something is being done wrong by the. So it is the responsibility all other 9,909%. If something has happened or happening, it is the responsibility all of us. We should surface this type of the fraud, so risk can be minimized immediately. ऐसा नहीं होता, पता होता है, but we are not telling out of our own like this is the reason. There is a whistleblower policy also. So your name should be kept very confidential. So my request, we should also percolate this type of the message when we are talking about the organization. If we are owning the organization, it is our responsibility. It should be in our heart key. If somebody is doing wrong thing with the organization, we will not tolerate it. Not the responsibility the person sitting in the head office or the circle office, zonal office. So kindly percolate this message also. Branch may if something happen wrong, they should immediately inform to the circle, zone or the head office also. This is also the responsibility of all of us. Thank you.